After being in reflective mood for part one, we're very much looking forward here in part two to the weekends, and we'll be looking at the Lion Rock Trophy in a second. If you want to check out each and every race, then head to the website, hkjc.com. Local racing, audio and video section there, and the TV replay. Racing to Win, you'll have the in-depth preview of a couple of the feature races, but also race by race all the way through. There's only 10 races this weekend, but you'll find each and every one of them there with myself, Paul, Mark and Tom. All right, let's concentrate then on the Lion Rock Trophy. It's a Group 3, 1,600 metres, run under handicap conditions as well, featuring from the 7 runners 2 previous winners. Karis Teetan won it last year under Chad Schofield. Zach Burton rides this time round. More than this, as we heard from Karis, got very close to Golden 60 last time out. Champions Way won back in 2019 as a 3-year-old. Fast Most Furious, fast finishing behind Karis Teetan in third last time out. Healthy Happy won in the 4-year-old series, won the Classic Cup, making all, but Sky Darci won the big one. He won the Derby, and Not Usual Talent, no weight on his back at all, with Matthew Chadwick in great form from barrier number 5. Sky Darci is the place to start here, and if you can't remember,
to Chung Far after that. Were you pleased with the way he came back?
Extremely pleased. Yeah, he's had a couple of nice trials. He's ready to go to the races. Yep.
In those 2 trials, he was under a hold. He wasn't pushed out. Is that what you wanted from him?
Yeah, he's come back nice and well. You know, dropping back in trip now. So got a fresh pair of legs. Nice small field. He's going to be competitive. You know, we still respect our opposition in those types of races. There's a few nice horses in there carrying a lighter weight, and obviously at the top end you've got Kai Ying, and you've got the horse that's just changed stable, you know, from More Than Enough, I think it's called. He looks a good horse as well, but they're carrying a bit of weight. In this race, normally the lighter weighted horses seem to have an advantage at the end of the season.
He's a horse who was last here was being prepared for a race over 2,000 metres. What do you do differently for a mile this week?
Oh, well, we just had a nice freshen up with him. You know, he's got the miles into his legs to come back at this trip, and it's more than anything, it's just him. He's ready to go to the races now. I'm very happy with him. He might have one more race after this, just depending on how he runs and how he pulls up. But if he gives us a big effort, and there's no reason why I won't give him one more race on the 20th of June.
Is 1,600 metres his best distance?
I think fresh, he could be a pretty smart sprinter, really, you know, probably 12 to 14. That's why this race is a little bit of a test for us, coming back and against older horses. Obviously being a handicap, it should give us some sort of advantage. It'll certainly give us a gauge as to where we think he's going to be and what distance I'll be training him for the coming season.
The Trainers' Premiership, John Sire 65, Casper 63. Have you got the arsenal to run him down?
Yeah, well, look, we'll be doing our best, like anything. I've said that for a while now, so, you know, I'm glad it's game on. You know, he's doing really well. My stable's starting to fire up. It's going to be close no matter what, you know. John's had a great season, you know. My horses are racing well again, so, you know, there's a few boys that are just chasing us as well, clipping at our heels. So all in all, it's going to be a final good 6 to 7 weeks, and you know, hopefully we'll be there fighting come the last couple of race days.
It certainly makes it an exciting finish to the season for us as race fans. Casper and John going head-to-head, 65-63. Got Frankie Law then on 56, Danny Shum on 56 and Francis Loy on 55. So they're not too far away. The interesting is still talking about the race on the 20th. That's the Premier Cup over 1,400 metres. Let's stick, though, with the Lion Rock Trophy. Go back to Mark. He's now joined by Tom Biddington, who's the racing editor at the South China Morning Post.
Thanks, Andrew. Well, Tom, it's only a small field for the Lion Rock Trophy, but it's nice to see the Derby winner there.
Absolutely. It's a really intriguing race. Only 7 runners, but I think you can make a case for 6 of them.
We'll start with Sky Darci. He's been up to Chung Fa, couple of trials. What did you make of them?
Yeah, look, he's a really nice horse, and he's been ticking along well. There's still question marks over the Derby form and how strong that is when we come back against the older horses, but that's what the races are for, so we'll see.
Top of the book, Car Ying Star can never be discounted, especially in a small field such as this.
Yeah, well, he should be going forward and potentially controlling the race. Obviously, he won last year. He's such an honest horse, but he's probably not quite at the peak of his powers, so that brings the others into it.
More than this, has his first start for Danny Shum after going oh so close against Golden 60 last time.
Yeah, he's a fascinating runner. Obviously a peak performance last time, almost beating Southern Golden 60 in the Champions Mile. If he repeats that, then obviously he's the horse to beat. But change of stable, another question mark there. So we'll be interested to see if he can match that performance again.
I guess the speed angle from the race does come from Car Ying Star and a horse like Healthy Happy.
Yeah. So Healthy Happy should push up as well. He's got the outside gate. You'd think that'd make it at least an even tempo, and then potentially open it up for the back markers.
If I had to nail you down for a selection for the race, who would you be going for?
Yeah, we've spoken about all these other horses, and the one I'd pick is actually Champion's Way. I sort of think these Group 3 handicaps really suit him. He's going to be consistent. He meets more than this, £9 better for finishing a length and a half off him in the Group 2 in early April. I just think he's a consistent horse. Joe Moreira, John Size, he's going to be there in the finish. But I'm really looking forward to the race.
And the small field helps his racing style too.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's an even tempo up front, he can just peel off their back and hit the line hard. So he's the one I think he might be a bit of value.
Interesting there from Tom. Of course, Champions Way won this race a couple of years ago, and it's his only win in actual fact of his 7 that's been over the 1,600 metres. Maybe history can repeat. So as far as the weekend is concerned, then the Lion Rock Trophy is our feature. Slightly earlier start as well, 12:45 for the first of 10 races on the programme. Back to Happy Valley again on Wednesday night. Did you see the action last Wednesday? Track records all over the place. It was amazing night's racing. And then back to Sha Tin again on the following Sunday. But don't forget, we've still, after this weekend, still got some good races to come, some group races at the end of June, which may well feature Sky Darci as well, depending on how he runs on the weekend. That's pretty much it, though, for this week. We're going to leave you with a Car Ying Star winning last year's Lion Rock Trophy, a thriller from the front under Chad Schofield, with Fast Most Furious flashing home late to finish in third. Can he go a couple of places better? We'll find out on the weekend. So thanks for watching. Enjoy this, and we'll see you again on Sunday and bring all the action from Hong Kong direct to you.
2.5 Harmony Victory back at the end of the field. 24.40 the lead section, and Car Ying Star for Chad Schofield leads out a length on Time to Celebrate second, make it 3/4. Third is General's Delight and Southern Legend. He's covering a little bit of ground because Beauty Legacy's poking up in the middle and keeping him 3 deep. Then came Precious Ship, midfield on the rail. Elusive State 3 wide, Dances with Dragon, Fast Most Furious on the fence next. From Ratton and 2 lengths away, last is Harmony Victory. 600 metres left to go in the Lion Rock Trophy. Car Ying Star leads the neck on Time to Celebrate. General's Delight, Southern Legend. Then came Precious Ship. Beauty Legacy now to the clear out wider on the track from Dances with Dragon. Precious Ship, Fast Most Furious, Elusive State, Ratted and Harmony Victory further out. 300 to go. Car Ying Star, Time to Celebrate. A length away is Southern Legend, General's Delight. Then came Precious Ship, Fast Most Furious off heels. Car Ying Star still kicking. Southern Legend driving with General's Delight. Car Ying Star, Fast Most Furious at them late towards the post. Car Ying Star, I think, takes the Lion Rock Trophy.